Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast and today we're in Forza Motorsport. We have our 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and we're trying to get this thing up to rank or level 50. Right now, as you see, we're currently level 10. So what we're going to do is go to an all-American race. We're going to do some all-American North American cars is what we're going to do. We're going to go into the advanced setup and just show you what we're doing. We have this thing at the Daytona International Speedway. We're running the tri-over. We're going to put 30 laps on this thing. We're going to start it up in the morning, and we're going to have a rolling start, and it's going to be partly cloudy. We got dynamic track rubber on, and we got it at the stop 50%. We got the driver tar difficulty on 6. Let's go to 7 just to see what we got. We got 30 laps, so we're going to see what we're going to be able to get out of this thing. I'm going to take these driver tar designs off because some of the stuff is kind of weird with the car designs that they put out. So we want to try to get a more realistic feel for the race. Again, we're going to do a modern sports cars. We're at North American region, as you see at the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 mandatory pit stops. So I kind of went in and kind of set this up a little bit before the race. So pretty simple to do. So we're going to go ahead and accept that thing and we're going to get into it. So right now we're currently running the Fanatec DD Pro, just a 5 Newton meter with the McLaren GT3 V2 wheel, running this on the Xbox Series X. Of course, we're seeing it live here on my screen in 4K, but you guys are getting 1080p because we're streaming through the Xbox. So yep, here we go. So we're going to get here at Daytona. We're going to put 30 laps down. I know we're not going to get to 50, level 50 with the 30 laps, but it'll be fun to do an all-American race, and we're going to get this GT500 up to speed. This is a really good car. Out of the box, it comes pretty nice. So I'm happy to go ahead and get this one. And plus, I'm trying to get the achievement of 5 vehicles with level 50 and above to earn that achievement. So this is the last one that we have here. We have 4 other cars. We have the Mustang GT, the Cobra. I can't think, because there's a couple other. We have a GT4 car that we have already done, and it's slipping my mind about which other car that we have. But either way, we got the GT500. This is our last car to get us up to 5. So what we're going to do is, we know we got 30 laps. We only have the sports tires. So I believe we may start the fuel with maybe 12%. I'm not sure if this is where I need to be. I'm really not sure. I know we got 2 pit stops, so we got to plan the pit stops out, you know, so we just got to get this thing right. So I may follow the lead of the avatars or drivatars to see when they pit with them and get these 2 pits in. So we got to get the strategy correct, and then go from there. So maybe after lap 10, we'll go in, get some fresh tires, and then 20. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll do lap 10 and lap 20. That'll be our strategy to get in. So this is the tune we're using. We're using 30 and 30, pretty simple tune. We don't have the upgraded transmission, so we got the stock gearing, and our alignment here is negative 1.9 camber in the front and negative 1.8 in the rear, plus 1 front toe and plus 0.01 toe in the front and negative 0.1 in the rear. We didn't do anything with the caster angle. Anti-roll bars, we left them stock, and then we went down 25 clicks in the front to the left and down 5 clicks to the left on the rear. Dropped the car all the way down. Dampening went 4.2 and 4.1 front and rear, 6.2 and 6.1 for the rebound stiffness. Braking, we're not going to use the brakes. We didn't touch the wing at all, and we got the brakes down to 90% so they don't lock up because we got the stock brakes up there. Nothing else has been done to the car. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. It's morning time. Let's see if we can adjust the light. Well, I guess we'll just go with the lighting. It's kind of bright here, so it gets kind of washed out, but that's okay. So all-American race here at Daytona. So let's go ahead and start this thing. We got 10 laps. Hopefully the audio is coming through good. If not, please let me know. If you're here, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast, and we're gonna have some fun here today. So we're inside the car. Cars get that weird start here at Daytona. Hopefully they didn't give us a penalty for that. Running 10 out of 24. All-American race. We got the Hellcat beside us. The GT350 in front of us. And we're going to get past the GT350, get into the draft as that Hellcat pulls away. The Hellcat pulls away tremendously. So we can get off and see a Cadillac in front of us. So we're going to stay in 6th gear and just probably hold 6th gear for the whole race. It looks like we got a little bit better handling. And the Cadillac came down on us for no reason. We're going to kind of slow down. We got a good run on these guys. I think we had the Dravatars up to 8, maybe 7. I can't remember what we did. Somebody in the comments let me know. As we're just making short work of these guys, and we've pulled up to 2nd place already. It seems to be too easy. We got some work to do to catch that guy up front, as he had no issues. Don't know what's ahead of us, but it looks like we're far beyond everyone. It's a nice morning here at Daytona. Remember, we got 2 pit stops, so we're going in after lap 10, and we'll go in after lap 20. This guy's already bitten. Pretty strange there, as we're going to take the lead. Maybe he got in the car injured. I don't know. But this seems too easy here at Daytona. The Dravatars just forgot where they were, or who they were racing against, I guess. Maybe we should have started at the rear of the pack. But either way, we're on a quest to get this thing up to level 50, as the car's level 11 now. We just leveled up 1 level. And after this race, I'm going to come out of it and let these guys give me a pass. And we're going to see what we got. So let's go ahead and just kind of come out of it. We're about to come to the finish line now. And we'll float down to the bottom of the track. And we're going to wait for the other guys to come on past us. That's a beautiful hood view. We're just going to coast a little bit, try not to come off the track. We're going to sit at the bottom, probably run about 100 miles per hour. As we see the cars coming through, we probably should have went high, but I don't want to come up there now. So we're going to let these guys by. We see the Infinity come past us, the other Mustang. Try not to get a penalty. We're going to stay down, and we're going to probably go to level 20, 20th place, and then we're going to get back in it. 17th now. We'll let this last car come past us because he looks like he's far behind these other ones. I don't want to drop any lower than that, and we're going to go. Alright, so we're position 18. The other guys are far behind us. They probably got into an accident or something. So we're going to see if we can walk this Camaro, because it seemed too easy for the GT500. I don't know if I had to set it at level 7 or level 8 for the difficulty. But either way, let's go. So we picked up another position very easily. We're going to walk this thing down. Let's go ahead and try to get this thing up to at least level 15 or 16 or 17 before this race is over with. These cars just seem very slow moving. I don't know why. I mean, I don't have anything really. I mean, the car's on a level 10, so we don't have so much. And I think I've only really just touched the tires and stuff like that. I haven't done much to the car, but we're just making quick work of these guys. But either way, oh, it's a Lexus. Toyota, I guess, is made here, so it's considered North American, I guess, manufactured here. Pay attention to the pit stops. I'm really concerned about that first car that pitted on, I guess, the end of lap 1 or maybe lap 2. It's kind of weird. I guess he's just going ahead and get his pit stops in, get him out the way, get some clean air, which already had clean air, and go from that. But either way, we're just running past everyone here. Not much competition at all. As you see the G35 ahead of us, so we're gonna scoop through here. Beautiful G35. As this GT500 is just right at home here at Daytona. No handling issues at all. I think we got the car set up just perfectly. As the Hellcat screams down the track. He had some speed on us in the beginning of the race. It looks like he's coming again as he has that top end on us. But he gets out of it very early. And just allows me to just go right by him. Just kind of coast behind this Hellcat. I know we're in a slip, but I'm going to get out of it completely and just see what his speed is. Down here, it just looks like it's just too easy, as we're gonna go ahead and just take the second place here. It looks like we got a lap car up there that we're about to hit, as we're now in second place. We're on lap 8. We know we got a pit at 10. Thank you for being here, whoever is here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Have you tried this race? How can we get more competition here? Because it looks like this GT500 is just running away with this race here. It's a pretty much stock car. I haven't done anything to it really. I widened the tires completely. I haven't even changed the compound, as we've taken first place here. And we're on lap 9, so we know after 10 we're gonna pit, as we're gonna pass up this Cadillac here. Oh! Looking at the other screen, we went into the wall. Let's see if the pit stop will fix the paint on the car once we go through the pit stop. So that's something that I thought about. So we should have some road rash on the side of the car. Okay, so we see it on the rear end. There's some rash there, as their depiction of a damaged car. So we know we have it. So we'll see what happens after the pit. So we're gonna go in after this lap here, and we can kind of show you guys the pits as well and see what to do there. So we're gonna stay with soft tires. We want all the grip that we can get. And I gotta find out where the pit is as well. I haven't pitted here, so I'm gonna have to find that out as well. So we're on lap 10 now, and then we'll figure that out as we get there. Was that the pit lane? I don't know. I think it's coming up here. You want to be as fast as you can be in the pits, of course. Time means everything here in these races. I thought the pit was up in here. There's the pit. I think I was supposed to already been off the track, and I just ruined that one for that guy if he didn't phase out. All right, so we're gonna stay with the sport tires, of course, and we're gonna skip the fuel for right now. So it does not fix the paint, but we were able to get into the pits, so that's good, but it does not fix your paint. And we got to work on entering in the pits a little bit better the next time. So we're going to go ahead and power by the Cadillac. What kind of car was that that passed us? Was that a BMW? I know it couldn't have been a BMW. Let's see what that thing is. Alright, so that's 1 out of 2 pit stops completed. It wasn't a pretty pit stop, I'll tell you that. I wish there was an indicator that you could put in to say, hey, I'm ready to pit. What is that? What kind of car is that? Is that an oh, that is the Lexus. Really don't know why that car came down like that. I'm looking in the mirror, looking at the car, and saying, oh, we're not able to hold this thing. We'll let it finish doing what it does. Oh my God. All right, so I know for a fact that we got some damage on the car now, huh? Oh man. All right, so we should have time to catch up, and hopefully we can still win this race. So now we have a challenge. Let's see if we can win the race. Oh man, a fantastic accident actually. The car's beat up pretty bad now. So let's see if any performance, we're gonna receive any performance issues from that, as I came down on the Avatar that time, Avatar. But I just wonder, you know, the coding of the Avatar is not very, very good, because they're not running this race very well. I'm not running it well either, looking at the mirror, talking and all that. But it seemed like they're just doing a lot of extra braking, and it's just no competition here at this track. And it seemed like it should be a very, very easy track to code, to get these cars coded up. But obviously not, as we're going to catch up to these guys, and I'm going to try to win this thing now. So we're back pretty far, and it's, you know, midway through the race, so we'll see if we can catch everyone. I mean, look at that slow Camaro. He literally just stopped and watched this guy. I thought he was going to come down. He didn't. He's running a pretty good line. But we're just walking away with this race, and these cars should be very, very even. So it's kind of frustrating a little bit, because this is the game that I not secretly, but I kind of wanted it to be better than Gran Turismo 7. I think it has a lot of potential. As we go 3 wide there, it has a lot of potential to be. There's some graphical masterpieces in this game, and then there's some washed out, faded mess that looks like it's old gen. You know, it's just a mixed bag of everything. It's a lot of fun in a lot of things, and then it's just a lot of bad in a lot of things. It's a very mixed bag for me. But either way, let's go ahead and try to finish this race. They got time to get this thing fixed. I wish they would have kind of waited and got it, maybe released it in January or December, gave them a couple more months to get some things ironed out. But maybe we were the test dummies. We paid the extra money for it, and we're the test dummies. Pretty much, 4 turn 10 is what it appears to have been. As we're quickly working our way back to the front after spinning around probably 5 to 7 times. We're still working our way back to the front, but not so easily this time, as the car feels like it's performing as it should. Give you another view. With that catastrophic accident we've just had, the car's not doing anything funky or anything. Very, very beautiful bonnet for a hood view. As we got this car tuned to just full throttle around this track. Car is set up perfectly, and it hadn't even been really upgraded. Remember, lap 20, we're going to go in and get our pit done. Sounds and everything are pretty good on this game. I mean, the realism in this game is better than any of the sims, if you want to call this a sim. The realism is better. The atmosphere is tremendous, and I think that's what's taken away from some of the graphical things on the track. Like, I wish we could do away with this dirt. Nobody wants to see dirt on a car. Get that out of here. And I think that was a way for them to kind of hide the graphical issues that they were having. Putting dirt on the car so it doesn't show a lot of resolution. I really think that's what they did. But either way, because that car looks, yeah, I wrecked the car, but it doesn't show a lot of detail that it needs to with the paint. And I really believe, again, that they're hiding the flaws of the game with dirt, which is, come on, I mean, we're smarter than that. It definitely appears. But right now, this looks beautiful. I mean, this looks like a Monday morning in Daytona. If you've ever been to Florida early in the morning, this is what it looks like if it's a partly cloudy day. I mean, it looks really good. You know, we get some kind of washed out areas here, but look at everything in the grandstands. There's a lot of stuff that we're pulling in, and I believe that's why it's being washed out here on the track. And then it starts to look beautiful again here in the shadows. Just wish we can get it to, and then Gran Turismo on the other hand has so much glare that it looks fake. in some areas, but it looks so brilliant in other areas. So off the track here, we get a penalty probably. Yep.
Total time penalty is about a second.
It's okay. Just a mixed bag here. It's just a mixed bag. And again, if you're here, thank you for being here. This is Q50 Beast. We're having a ball here in Forza Motorsport. We'll get that thumbnail updated for you guys as I'm about to go into the wall again. Trying to take care of some housekeeping while we're racing. I know you see a thumbnail of a Monte Carlo when you come into the race, but we'll get that fixed and updated here. Okay, so that wasn't the first place car, so now I'm hunting the first place car. We got to get this other pit stop in, so we'll go ahead and get that pit stop in. We have a mandatory of 2 pit stops. So let's see if we can do better. I doubt it, because I didn't pay attention to where the pit entrance should be or is. So probably gonna have some issues, but let's see if we can do better than what we did the last time. The whole thing is to improve, and that's what we're trying to do, is trying to improve. And that was my pit entrance, so we'll try it again the next time. Okay, so we know that the pit entrance is where the starting line is, or before the starting line, of course. So we'll try it again on the next lap. We have to get 2. We're not any issues with the tires or anything like that. We just got to get the 2 mandatory pits. We know it's 3 turns, so we just did 1. This will be 2, and then the next one will be our entrance after this one to the pits. Came in kind of hot. That was a little bit better. I think I still went across the lines. Maybe both tires didn't go across. But either way, all right, so we're gonna go skip. Yeah, we're gonna skip the fuel and the tires. I think you lose some time if you don't get that selected before you get into the pits. So that's something that you got to get done and be quick with before they start working on the car. So you got to get that done. All right, so we got the 2 pits completed. Hopefully we don't get ran over. Looks like we got it clear, and we're in 3rd place. Now we got to work. We got 8 laps. I don't know whether the 2 cars ahead of us, I don't even know who they are or where they are. So now we got to drive. Let's see if we can win this thing with the Mustang GT500. So we've increased the car level by 5 points here so far. We started at level 10, and we're on a quest to get level 50. We're on a quest to get level 50 here in the Mustang GT500. So let's go ahead and try to finish this race. Let's see if I think we're pretty safe to podium. But let's see if we can win this thing. We got a little less than 8 laps to go, a little more than 7 laps to go, basically. And we're gonna make that 7 right here. 7 laps to go. And we're gonna see what we got. We're gonna make short work of the Camaro like we've been doing. That is not one. That was one of the lap cars that we've just made our position back on. We're gonna see what we got. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, subscribe. Take care of some housekeeping. focus on 9.5 and above on all of these corners from here on out. Again, this tune is fantastic. I literally can just hold the accelerator down and it handles throughout the track. So we're gonna focus on 9.5 and above from here on out. So we just got a 9.9. We leveled up the car to 16, and we're gonna try to do that throughout the race and see if we can get to the first place. So we've just made up one of those positions. So that last car we passed was the second place car. So that's good news for us. As the excuse me, as the Camaro just brakes there for no reason. We got an 8.6 there. That wasn't the car. Is it the Hellcat or the Demon? Let's see as we make short work of it. And looking at that car, but no, it wasn't him. So let's see, it is somewhere. Let's see where it is. We're hunting you down. We got 5 laps to go. We're gonna hunt for first place. Here, kitty, kitty. Mopar's handling pretty well here. As we went past him, it looks like we almost ran him off the track. He got scared when we came past him. We weren't close to him. No, it's not this funny, goofy looking thing. I don't know what kind of wide body kits they thought of to put on these Mustangs, but they look stupid. There's Hellcat, not him. So he's somewhere up in here, and we gotta find him. So you know the first, you know that if you don't get out ahead of that first car, he's gonna get away from you in the race. So remember, we had that other accident as well. So let's see if that has hurt us. So far, it has hurt us for winning this race. We said it was too easy, but that one car was above par to everything else on the track. So we'll see if we can catch it. I don't know what the car is. Is it him? No, it's not. So we're still hunting for first place. We got 3 laps left. Once we cross the line, 3 laps left. So let's see if we can get it. I doubt it's a Cadillac, but he's hitting the brakes, so it can't be him. And we went past that car with no problem. So again, we're hunting for first place on a quest to get this car to level 50. As we got a 9.8 there on that corner. And I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, let you get the bonnet view. Fantastic too. We're at level position 1, so I'm assuming the first place car was in the pits. We just passed him. Wreck it here. Yeah, I guess the first place car was in the pits. We took care of him. Look at that beat up Mustang there. We don't screw it up. It appears that we're going to finish first place as we got the car level 17. Don't know if we got enough to get it to 18 before this race is out. All right, we have hit the final lap. We got our 2 pit stops out the way. We got the car up at least 7 levels so far today in this race. And we're gonna finish this thing out here strong. We got into a massive accident. Spin the car around probably 6 or 7 times. Got it back on the track. We kind of screwed up on the first pit stop. The second pit stop, we came in a little fast, but I don't think we had any penalties there if we were in another sim. But yeah, we're gonna finish this thing. First place here at Daytona. So we got it done. First place here at Daytona. And pretty exciting though. I feel like it was too easy for the Mustang though. It just feels like these things are just too easy for the Mustang to get through. But either way, we got the race finished, and that's that. All right, so let's try one more race. We obviously are not gonna get it to level 50 here in the next few minutes or so, but we're gonna try it at one of my favorite places. I'm a little bit afraid because I don't know how the car is gonna perform there, but we'll go into some of how the car is tuned. We're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna see what we can upgrade on the car to make it a little bit better and handle better, because we're gonna put this thing through its paces now. So I always start with tires. I always widen the tires as wide as I can to give me the most traction. My first goal is to try to get this thing up to race tires or race compounds, but we haven't been able to get there yet. So then my next thing is I go over to performance and handling, right? So right now we got the springs race, anti-roll bars front and rear, we got it race. Nothing with the ballast or this big old heavy cage, but we know we need brakes on this car, so we're going to go ahead and put some brakes on it because they lock up on us tremendously. All right, and it may be a weight reduction if we have enough points left, and yeah, we do. So we're going to go there with a weight reduction and let it perform a little bit better and put that in sport mode. So we're still in S class. We got a long ways to go. We got a few points left, so we already got the race clutch. I think the race diff, yep, it's too much for the race diff, and of course we don't have enough for the sport transmission, which is fine. We're going to leave the stock wheels and tires up there. They look okay, I guess. And we just see what we got. So we got the flywheel already upgraded, and of course all of these things are high performance parts, so they're going to cost us a lot. We're not going to do all and cooling because it's just extra weight, a little bit of horsepower, but you know. So we got the stock exhaust up here, and we got a race intake. Yeah, we just don't have enough points yet, but that is fine. I think we're good to go with what we got. So we're gonna take this thing and we'll see how this race goes with the avatars and all of the funniness that happens. But either way, we're gonna race this thing one more time in free play. So we'll just do a quick setup, and we're gonna go to the infamous, you already know, we're gonna go to the Nordschleife. We're gonna put this thing in the morning. Partly clouded, it gives us kind of the best not so washed out. I guess morning would be fine. We can probably do late afternoon, but we'll do morning just to see. It's not as bright. It's getting bright towards the end of the race, and we'll accept this. So we'll go in and see what we got. And I wonder if we leave the difficulty high on the drivatars, maybe they'll perform a little bit better and run better lines. So we'll test this car and see what we got. We'll test it. So it's not as washed out. It's kind of bright here, but that's fine. We'll be inside the car, so we won't see it so much.
The ultimate test for drivers and their high-performance cars.
We're gonna take this thing all the way down to 5%.
Only drive it with total respect.
Same tune. Not gonna change it. So we did take some weight out. We got some brakes. So maybe we should go to the brakes. I think I got it at 90. We'll leave it there. Brake pressure 100. Okay, so we changed it, so we got to go back. So I usually go 91. Aero. I'm gonna give me one more, two clicks for cornering is what I'm gonna do. Try to help me. I know I got speed to handle these cars that we're racing with, so I'm not worried there. So I'll just go a couple clicks towards cornering to see if it helps. So here we go, here at the Nordschleife. Thank you for being here if you're here. So we got a task ahead of us. Starting 13th place. So far okay, I guess. lot of traffic, a lot of traffic. I'm just kind of laying low back here because there's usually some shenanigans here. Looks like the driver trials are doing a little bit better on the higher difficulty though. It's just abrupt braking. Looks like we got some carnage ahead of us. Let's see if we can make up some positions here. This Cadillac wanted to come down on us with the stupid paint job. So we're in 10th place now. Already, we're gonna do that again. I didn't want that for the stream. Just didn't get the thing turned well enough, and I wonder. Still didn't make it. I wonder if I know adjusting the wing doesn't do that, but the car's not going that fast to not be able to make that turn. It is not going that fast to not be able to make that turn. So I don't know what is going on with that. There. I'm just trying it again, guys. I know it's not customary. Look at that. Well, I'm out of sorts there. Pretty bad for the stream. So this will be our last try here. But I know the car's not going that fast to have to slow it down that much to go around there, especially a high-performing car like this. Either way, hey, maybe it's my driving. I don't know. Either way, we got 3 or 4 do-overs. But here we go. Just wanted to avoid. I didn't know what was going to happen up there. As we got the Cadillac with the dumb paint job ahead of us. Body kit looks okay though. He's gonna come down on us. We'll just let him go. Body kit is kind of overblown though. The rear end is just Forza. Just go away with the body kits. They're terrible. So we're gonna hold 9 here. I hate that we rewound right there. But it is what it is he just runs off for no reason. And we'll make up a position here. Driver charge all the way up, difficulty. Seems like the car's a little more unstable since I've messed with that wing. I don't know. But either way, a really good car though. I wish I would have tried it without messing with the wing to see, but either way, should never downshift there, get the car turn around. As we got another one going off, so we kind of just lay low, let him do his thing, recover. To concentrate a little bit. The car just doesn't feel like itself. Either way, just trying to see what the car feels like. I mean, maybe it was adjusting the weight. The car just doesn't feel the same. Obviously, it's going to feel different if you adjust the weight, but it should drive a little bit better. It seems like it's a little off balance, a little bit. So maybe the tune that we have, according to the weight that we have on the car now, is not adequate. That could possibly be it. Probably should have been in 4th gear there to get that thing spooled up, but either way. Try to walk down this BMW here ahead. Lost it there. Didn't do a good job there. And lock the brakes up here. Get off the track if we can. Get out of the way as we're causing a backup. Yeah, the car's just very unstable. I did not expect this car to perform this way, and I'm not just blaming it on the car. I know it's some of my error as well, but the car just doesn't feel like it should, and I can't put my hands on it. Just don't feel like I have control over it. Some dust up there. I see a little bit of runoff. BMW is a formidable car here, so it's a good challenge to try to catch up to it. As he's pulling away from us, as we're just constantly making mistakes. Going down to the last sectors of the race. Just another mistake. I mean, I don't know what the deal is. Looks like the driver tires are going off the track too. Just doesn't feel like we have the grip. Maybe not even the grip. It's just that the car just doesn't feel the way it should. Either way, it sounds like excuses. I know. It probably is excuses. But either way, we come through the race. We had to restart multiple times. The car felt a little bit better. We got to go back and kind of retool this thing and get the aero package right. It must be the aero package. I can't see the weight reduction causing that much of an issue, but those 2 clicks on the arrow should not have caused all of that. So we'll see. That's the only thing that we've changed. Maybe it's just me. Not able to make that turn, that pass. I actually really thought I was going to be able to make that pass. We did wait. Decent finish. Started 13th, finished 6th with the rookie car, pretty much. So we did pretty good, I guess. But either way, thank you all for joining. I hope you've enjoyed yourself and had some comedy out of me running into the wall and doing all those things. But hey, this is our quest to get this GT500 up to level 50. Obviously we didn't get there, but we'll get it today. I'm sure we'll try to go ahead and get it today and get this achievement so we can get it earned. So let's see where the car is now. I didn't take a look at that, but I want to go back and fix the aero package as well. Just to see. I don't know if that's what it was. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe a combination of all of it. Sounds like excuses. But we'll put the arrow back and we'll try it again another time to see where the car is. But right now we're level 19, so we got a little ways to go. But I don't think it'll be hard. This is a very, very good car. Very fun car to drive. So I look forward to being able to do that. Don't know if this is what it is. I really don't, but we're gonna put it at the race weight, and we'll try it again another time. So hopefully you guys are willing and wanting to join us to see what we can do with the car. We're going to leave it on the stock sport tires and then go from there. But either way, thank you all for joining. I hope we've entertained you this morning, this Saturday morning. And let me know if you want to see more of this. Otherwise, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.